Drop it.
What's up guys, it is Mr. McBenny here, finally for another snapshot after the 1.4 release. There was a large gap in there because of all the slight little bug fixes, but now we have some new content. It is week 49, which the last time I did a snapshot was week 42, so it's been a little while, so I apologize for the fact that this is about 2 days late, because it came out for me on the Friday, and this is now the Sunday, which it should go up on the Sunday, or if you're American, it will be Saturday, and it would have come out on Thursday. Now, let's get right into it with probably the best thing so far that's been added for me personally that I can remember. They've added fireworks. Now, you'd think, yay, fireworks. This is very extensive. So, they are non-destructive for starters, but always with the rain. I apologize for that. Okay, so we're going to start off. Fireworks, pretty basic. There are things called fireworks stars. Now, they're not actually stars, they're actual kind of round, as you can see, kind of look fire charge looking things. So what we're going to do is we're going to make one of those right now. And how you make them is gunpowder and whatever kind of dye. We're going to use lime green dye today. And also, you see here, there's a lot of different things. Now, with the fireworks, you can just make these if you just make just these two together. You make the firework star, or the firework charge, I like to call it. But and if you do that, this is just what happens. And also use paper to finish it off, so I'll just show you. This is a very basic firework. So you're going to get your gunpowder, and you're going to get your lime dye, and that's going to make a firework star. Put the firework star in, you put gunpowder in, and you put paper in, and you're going to make a rocket. It just says a firework rocket. The flight duration is 1. It is a small ball and lime. This is the most basic rocket you can make. And if we put it at night time, if anyone wanted to know, that's pretty okay. So if we do this, we'll launch it off here, and that's what it is. That's the most basic, and you can any colored dye you can think of, you can put that in and make the color. So you can even go black or white, and there's also that's the most basic you can do. So now a little bit more in depth is you can actually make a fade color. So what you can do is you add dye to the gunpowder to get the star, which is what we just did, and then when you add dye to the charge, you get a different color. So we're going to say we're going to get this, and we're going to add green. So you're going to get a firework star, and you're going to get a dye, and so you get a firework star, you'll get a small ball, and orange, and it's going to fade to lime. And then as normal, you're going to add your gunpowder and your paper anywhere in the crafting thing. It just has to be in here. And so now what's going to happen is it's going to have lime tips on the end of it. So it's going to be orange. I may have used the wrong one. See, there we go. And it fades to green. So we are actually going to try something now that I haven't actually tried yet, but I'm going to see. I'm actually wondering that depending on how many colors you add, it may fade to them. So I want to have a look at that. So if we get a blue firework star, we're going to add red to it, and now fade to red, we're going to add green to it. It doesn't. Okay, so it's one fade. So you can't actually you can't actually make it fade to another one, which would be very cool, but you can't actually make it fade to another one. So for that firework star, I keep calling it, I get stuck between fire charge, firework star, and firework charge. So if I make reference to any one of those, you know what I'm talking about. Now, you can make plain fireworks just with the gunpowder and the paper, and also you can increase the duration. So you see here it says flight duration 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to make another one, but what actually happens is that's going to fade to red. What we're going to do is we're going to put paper in the top, and we're going to add 3 gunpowders. So now the flight duration is 3, and if we were to fill it up, it would be, I don't believe you can actually do that. So 3 might be the maximum. Yeah, it looks like it is. Or yeah, 3 is the maximum flight duration. So I'll show you what. Oh, dropped the paper. I'll show you what the maximum flight duration looks like. So if you think of it, this was flight duration. So that's the max flight duration. So this is the maximum, this is the minimum. So there's quite a big difference. Quite a big difference indeed. And they actually do split off somewhat once they get to the higher duration. The fireworks looks very lovely. Now I'm going to change this weather again because I swear, whenever I record, I get rain. When I was setting all of this up, I did not get one thing of rain. Now, more in depth again is this. I'm sorry, this may be a bigger one because of how in depth these fireworks are. So I apologize. Please stick with me. Now the fireworks go even more in depth by you can actually add different things when you create the fireworks star to add different effects. So what we saw here with just the explosion, you can actually get different. So what we're going to do now is what I did here, and all of this here I pre-made, and I will also, because it took a little while to work it out. So you can add feathers, fire charges, mob heads. This is a creeper shaped head, but I used it up when I created it, so I just put that there. So you can add the different heads, different mob heads. You can add diamonds, glowstone, and gold nuggets. Now with the glowstone, it's actually dust, but again, I used it up, and so I just used it here as a representation. Now, the different items change what actually happens with the firework. With a feather, you get a burst. So it's only a little kind of a little burst, not quite a big circle. With a fire charge, you get a larger ball. With a mob head, you get the shape of the head, and with the creeper, you'll see that. Now, this was one I first made, but with diamond, you get a trail, which I can't really explain because I haven't really. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, with glowstone, you get a twinkle, which I'll show you, and with a nugget, you get a star shape. Now, to show you how to make those, I'll use this Steve head as an example. Now, what we're going to be doing is, like normal, we're going to put gunpowder in and lime in, and that will just make the ball. And now, when you add a head in the creation stage of the firework star charge, you put that in, and it will create. It says here a creeper shaped, but I'm not quite sure because that's a normal head. So let's actually have a look. Something might have gone wrong, but I doubt it. Let's hope not. So we're gonna add a zombie head. So obviously any mob head creates a creeper shaped. It was just kind of a coincidence that I used a creeper head. So you're gonna do that, and then again what you're gonna do is you can add a fade to it if you like, and then after that you're just going to add the paper and the gunpowder, depending on how much you want, and you're going to do that. And so I'm going to grab all of the others and show you what they look like. I'll just chuck all of this in. Apologies. So we're going to get that. And we are going to go... I just like setting it to nighttime. It is not required. I just... You know, you can't see fireworks in the daytime. It's not as good. Okay, so... First of all... We'll get to this in a second as well. So first of all, we're going to go with the burst, which was the feather, I believe. So it's just kind of a little burst. Just a little put. So not quite a ball. Now we're going to be going with the larger ball, which is the fire charge. So quite a significant size difference. And now there's going to be the creeper shape, which you might not be able to see it. No, you can't see it well enough. So you get the creeper shape. And maybe they'll add different things to add in. See again, creeper shape. And this is going to be the diamond, which is the trail. That's what it is. So that's a diamond. So that's probably the best one you could get, I would say. And that has a fade too. So that has a fade too. So that's not exactly what it looks like. But yeah, so that's the best one you can make. But remember, per diamond only makes one. So unless you really, really wanted it to really celebrate something, this is probably the best one you can get. This next one is the Twinkle, which is the glowstone dust to the mix. That's pretty cool. That's probably my favorite one, apart from the trail. And this very last one is the star. That's with gold nuggets. It's actually a 3D star. It hasn't been. It's not filled. Obviously, but it. Yeah, and the last thing is fireworks can be shot from dispensers. Now I have a few in here. What you do is it goes out and it shoots straight up. So instead of shooting outward, it shoots out and up, kind of like a javelin. It shoots out and up. So yeah, so that is that for the fireworks. It is quite extensive, so I apologize that it had to be so long, but it is quite a big thing. Now, to wrap it up as quickly as possible, they have added nether slabs and also enchanted books. Really briefly, with the enchanted books, I will grab... apologies. So really quickly, enchanted books, self-explanatory. You get a book, you go to an enchanting table, you put it in, you get enchantments. The books get, say, Bane of... and Pods. I'm sorry if I pronounce that badly. This is pretty much the more damage to spiders. And you get a sword, say a diamond sword. You go to your anvil. You put your sword in your anvil. You put your enchanted book in your anvil. And you get the enchantment. So, and once it's used, the book is used, and you have your enchantment. That is everything other than one last thing, which was mob spawners have been improved and can now spawn different mobs with different spawn chances. Now, I tried to work that out, but couldn't quite work it out. That makes sense, I apologize. What I believe it is when you find a mob spawner, it won't just be standard skeletons now, or standard zombies. The zombies could have the helmets on and the weapons like they do sometimes. So that's my thinking. And also some bugs, which I will quickly read out now, and this will be the last thing, is these. Fixed passive mob spawner eggs not depleting when used on a mob. Fixed minecarts and falling entities flickering, so that should be good. Fixed using number keys on smelted items in furnaces not giving experience. I don't quite understand that. Hopefully you do. Fixed boats always getting placed in the same orientation. Fixed switching between dimensions resetting the selected hotbar slot. Fixed leaves obtained by Silk Touch not having the right tooltip and the wrong data value. Fixed slash enchant not accepting protection enchant. Fixed level up sound not playing. Fixed F3 plus B displaying invisible entities. Fixed the withers projectiles sometimes destroying the nether star. Fixed mobs being able to trample farmland when the mob griefing game rule is set to false. Fixed the enderman not teleporting away when set on fire. Fixed the enderman still not being set on fire when hit with a flaming arrow. Fixed the enderman not opening their mouth when attacked by other mobs. Please live with the thunderstorm. Fixed animals on fire not running away, and fixed staying underwater in creative still giving the drowning effect. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully the schedule will be fixed for the snapshots, because I am on Christmas holidays now, so I will be giving them to you as soon as I possibly can. If I missed something, which hopefully I didn't, please let me know in the comments. I apologize for the long video as the fireworks were kinda hard to explain. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully see you next week for week 50. And if you liked it, give it a like. If you like something I did, tell me about it. If you didn't like something I did, let me know. That's the only way I can get better. So on that note, I will see you guys later.